of the browser, let's just say. And delete does exactly as its name implies. We're going to say no. Alright, now that we have that under wraps, we are going to go ahead and try a different type of ad. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the example page, and if you're using Firefox, you should be able to hit Control-U to view the page's source. If you're using Microsoft Internet Explorer, you would have to right-click and go to View Selection, and it should open it in Notepad. I'll go ahead and create new ad. For destination, it's irrelevant because since this is a Flash ad, the Flash object itself is going to handle the click request. And that click is going to direct the user's browser to open a new window, or in some scenarios, open the same window with a URL that is already embedded in the Flash file itself. So the destination is truly irrelevant. However, you cannot leave it blank because the destination is also then the way you refer to the ad itself, as you'll see here in a moment. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call this ad Banner 2 Ad Group. We're going to go ahead and give it Ad Group 2 so we don't have to wait for the page to randomly display it. Well, we'll use 4. And for type, we're going to go ahead and leave it as text, because this is text that the browser is going to have to interpret to be able to display. It's not going to be able to display this if it thinks it's an image. So go ahead and click Submit. And as you can see from clicking a link or refreshing the page, we now have that same banner at the bottom of the page. And it is an active link because it contains in the Flash file itself the URL for the user clicking on the banner, so it knows how to handle that request. Alright, now the other type of ad we're going to create is an example of a Pay Now ad or a PayPal button. Now there's two different ways to do this. One of the ways we're not going to cover, but it's similar to the object tag that we just used, and that way is to type in the name that you're going to refer to. For example, product my shoes, or product umbrella, whatever you want to call your product name, or name the ad in general. And then you can paste your Pay Now button that you get from PayPal in here that contains all the contents. We're not going to go over that because it's unconventional and it's not very flexible. So what we're going to go over instead is the PayPal link, such as the type that you can send in emails. We're going to go ahead and give it an ad group of number 3, and we're going to give it ad type of image. So in the destination, we're actually going to just post the link that the user is going to end up at after they click the ad, just as they would have if they clicked the link in an email, which is the PayPal page to pay for the product. And for the ad source, we're going to go ahead and give it an image. We'll go ahead and give it a colorful image so it'll stand out. Alright, and make sure it's rendered as type image. Go ahead and click Submit. Now, as you can see from refreshing or clicking a link, we now have an image ad. And if the user clicks this ad, a new window or tab is launched, directing this user to PayPal with the particulars displayed on the screen. The final type of ad we're going to go over is the JavaScript ads, such as Google AdSense. And we're going to go steal the borrow some JavaScript from alexgrim.com. So direct your browser there and hit Control-U. Let's scroll down and let's go to this little chunk of code right here. Now you can log into your AdSense account through Google and just click on the particular ad you want the code for and copy the ad's JavaScript. Now we're going to go ahead and paste the text in here. For destination, destination's irrelevant as the JavaScript from Google is going to dictate where the user goes when they click on the ad. So again, like in the Flash ads example, the destination is really only for your own reference, and also so you have something from which to click on to edit the ad. So we're going to put JavaScript ad for its destination. Again, this is an example of how destination doubles over as a description or ad name. We're going to go ahead and give this an ad group of 4 so it can rotate with the flash ad we added earlier. Go ahead and leave this type of text because it has no image in it. Click Submit. And as you see in the menu here, with the banner ad and the JavaScript ad, there is no preview because they are both dynamic content, one being binary, one being JavaScript. And the destination is just the name. And this is just something for us to refer to it by seeing the name, being able to identify with it, and something for us to click on to go edit it. Now, if we would have never entered in the text for the destination, we wouldn't be able to click on the name of the ad right now and go edit its particulars. So let's go ahead and refresh the page or click a link. Let's make sure that this got entered in correctly. That would appear correctly. Alright, it would appear that in this case, this ad is not wanting to display. So let's borrow one from another site. Let's borrow one from linuxintro.com. Going to hit Control U, go down until we see the Google code and borrow some of the content. And we will paste that in here. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. And there we go. We have our Google ad. Not exactly sure why the first example didn't work. So there we've covered our JavaScript ads. We've covered our image ads. We've covered our flash ads. And we've covered our text ads. That pretty much concludes this section of the tutorials. And again, at a later time, let's see, here we go. We will be editing the pages so that these images are thumbnailed, so you can fit more images on one page without the page being a mile long. Alright, that concludes this lesson. Thank you for watching.